besigtig.
Welcome to the fourth round of the Camel National Championships here at Back of the Moon, just outside Pretoria. We've only actually had 2 rounds because the first round was rained out at Syringa at the beginning of the season. And the current points position looked like this. In the 125 senior class, Russell Campbell, the South African champion, has had everything his own way. He annihilated the opposition down in Cape Town, and then at Welkom 2 weeks ago, he still stayed in front with Wayne Smith really chasing him hard. So the current points position in the 125 senior class are first Russell Campbell with 117 points, then Ricky Snedden with 84 points, and Wayne Smith with 72 points. And then 4th and 5th position is a tie with Murray Smith and Gary Galway, both with 58 points. So we should have some good racing here at Back of the Moon today, with all the top riders vying to get as many points as they can. But the man that they've got to catch is Russell Campbell. Campbell's the man that's going to show them the way around here, and he's certainly going to give it all that he's got. Wayne Smith's going to be right in there. Watch out for Gary Nell. And unfortunately, Derek Graham, Mad Murdoch, who crashed last week at East London, won't be racing today. So he's effectively out of the racing, as is Carl Prestwood, who broke his ankle at the last National in Welkom. So here's some of the action from today's racing. And this is the final heat of the 125 juniors on the line. This is going to be a hard one. They're moving forward for that starting gate. The gate's going to drop it inside. There they go. And this time Albertijn came out the gate well, number 98. But they've got to watch out. It's Hunt is the man they've got to get hold of, and Hunt's in the corner first. And right there with him is Paul Cooper, who's all the way from Cape Town. Hunt was through the turn. 18 went down in the turn. That was bad luck for him, Clint Dreyer. And look at this coming through the inside. It's Hunt, and on the outside it's Cooper from Cape Town, but Cooper's got Hunt at the moment. And coming behind, jumping his life away, is Paul Hennigy. That's Paul Cooper. That's Ryan Hunt. Going through on the inside there, looks as though it's Albertijn, then it's Paul Hennigy. Hennigy just dives through and moves up to 3rd place. And Cooper comes out. Those ruts are so deep, it's unbelievable. That kicks that back wheel high in the air. Most of the riders just managed to make it through. And Ryan Hunt is now after Cooper. And Cooper the other day down in East London surprised everybody. He's certainly got a turn of speed. Whether he's got the strength to last, that is the question. That's the only suspect. But as far as his riding capabilities are concerned, this man Cooper is amazing. He goes absolutely sideways over that tunnel jump. Here comes Ryan Hunt. This is the mean boy of motocross. Ryan Hunt, the fastest thing on a 125 in South Africa, and he's after Cooper. His teammate Paul Hennigy, the hardest rider in this class, is chasing after him. And it's Cooper, 76. And his fans are shouting at him, telling him to go faster. They know that this man, Hunt on his tail, is unbelievably quick, and he doesn't give up. It's Cooper in the front. It's Hunt right behind him. Sitting right up that foot, really right out, and Hunt has closed the gap already. Up over that tabletop, a good picture of both of them coming towards us. Look at the way that bike is kicking around, and look at the way that Honda rides. It's a lot firmer, and so what it really means is if your suspension doesn't handle as well as it should, it means you just have to work that much harder. That's what motocross is all about. The bike speeds are really not that much different, but if the suspension works better, that just means you can go around the circuit without so much trouble, and Hunt's doing exactly that through the turn. Look at the way he gets kicked off that bike, and he stands up now, not too happy because he knows that he came out that very, very bad rut badly, and look at Hunt on the inside. Hunt's going to challenge him any moment. Over the top of that jump 9 to the turn. Watch Hunt from the outside. He just accelerates through on the inside, and you can see how that back wheel is driving on the circuit. Sideways again. Hunt takes the complete left-hand side. He doesn't have to jump so far. And on this man that's riding in front of him, he's got to do everything, because there's one thing that Cooper does. He holds the throttle to the stop. That means wide open. And look at this. The Yamaha boys are so happy that he's in the front. They're all saying, go, 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 because really the man that's on his tail, Ryan Hunt, you could call him the machine of motocross right now. He's almost unemotional. He is absolutely super fast, and he has got a technical mind for motocross that is unbelievable. He knows how to take the corners. He knows where he's got to race. He susses out the track. That's the word they use. He looks at the track very carefully to know exactly where he's going to go. But Cooper is holding on to the front. This man Cooper is amazing. It's Ryan Hunt in that second place. That's number 2. He finished second to Carl Prestwood last year. Prestwood wasn't here today because he's broken his leg. And Ryan Hunt went to America at the end of last year. And the riding difference. And look at it. Coming out of the turn. Hunt is right there now. Hunt takes the inside line. Cooper on the outside. And Hunt is just biding his time. He knows that he's got the power. He knows that he can pass Cooper now, I think. He's already decided he can do it. Cooper's through that turn, and now you've got to give everything to Cooper. He's racing and going as fast as he can. Now this is where Hunt's probably going to give him a run for his money. No, not yet. Just waiting, and here comes Hunt through quietly on the inside. Cooper jumps through. What's Hunt going to do? Just staying super smooth over the jump. And look at the way Cooper is riding this Yamaha. He is riding the thing absolutely wrung out. He's got the throttle to the stop. He's got this robot behind him in the form of Ryan Hunt. Paul Henniker's behind both of them. And one wonders when Hunt's going to make his move. He uses a different line all the time. That's what you've got to do in motocross. You never follow in the same line, because if the man in front of you happens to make a mistake, you'll ride into him, and that could bring you both down. Into the pit turn. It's Hunt, but it just, you can see he just leans into that corner and opens the throttle. Oh, he gets a little sideways there, does Hunt? But he manages just to kick it right, and what imagines that maybe Hunt is feeling the pinch of the way Cooper is racing this bike so fast into the turn. They're shouting at him. Come on, get past him now. Now this is bad run. Cooper gets out in front much better this time. Hunt closes up though. Over that jump, Hunt always takes the inside line. Cooper takes the outside line. Hunt just lands on the top of that little jump and then changes his line onto the inside and then comes out to the outside and then he turns it on, and look how close he is. Look how close he is. This may be where Hunt's going to do it. The line on the left is quicker. He jumps and Cooper's got the throttle open. What's Hunt going to do? He decides to go around the outside. Not such a good line. You realise that. He changes back in. You see how the back end kicks up. This track is rough. This track is really rough. And it's Cooper with the throttle wide open. Absolutely wide open. It's Hunt, and then it's Henneke, and this is the kind of track that suits Henneke's riding. He's a tough racer. He's in third place right now. They're coming up onto some tail-enders now. 119 is Conrad Enwood. They just go through past him. 116 on the inside. Heinrich Eckstein, they know that they have got the pros coming past them, and look how close this is. Look how close this is. And Hunt gets a better line this time, and he closes right up on Cooper. 15 minutes plus a lap is this race, and they've been racing now for 4 laps. They're on their 5th lap. Cooper, let's see how they go through the berm. They come out of that rut together. Hunt is in there, standing up. You can see as they come out of the turn, they've got to stand up. Cooper jumps to the side. Ryan Hunt joins him into this little dip. Some of the riders are able to get right over that little jump. And Cooper now gets the back end down. Hunt changes his line, moves a little closer, and now Hunt's going to go for it. He jumps next to Cooper. Look at this. Hunt has decided he can get past. He jumps through on the outside. What's he going to do? But Cooper gets through. Cooper gets through. Cooper's riding a magnificent race. What's Hunt going to do now? Over the top. This is the straight. Hunt changes his line. He decides he's not going to wait. There he is next to Cooper. Is Hunt going to... Yes, Hunt's got through. No, he hasn't. Cooper's there with him. They get into the turn. Who's going to make it into the turn? Cooper jumps outside. Hunt jumps inside. They rail it off the berm. But it looks as though Hunt's through. Is he? No, Cooper's trying to hold on. Hunt jumps through on the inside. Well, Ryan Hunt's gone to the front. Ryan Hunt has gone. Look at the... Got a spectator there who just holds his hands up. This is Hunt, the professional. This is the robot. Ryan Hunt just waited for his opportunity. He just dived through there, and there he is in the front now. And Ryan Hunt went on to win this race comfortably from Paul Cooper, riding a magnificent race, unbelievable style. So there's the results of that race. Ryan Hunt won it on the Caltex Honda. Second was Paul Cooper on the dealer team Yamaha. Third was Paul Henneke, also on a Caltex Honda. And fourth was Greg Albertijn on the Blue Stratus Mobile Kawasaki.